10 minutes later. The entire horse dojo was filled with pained groans. Dustin stood amidst the crowd, emanating a presence akin to that of a god or demon. His presence was awe-inspiring, commanding, and intimidating. A few people in the audience were stunned. They stared with widened eyes as if they saw a ghost. Everyone was taken aback by Dustin's strength. Single-handedly, he had managed to sweep through the entire horse dojo. It should be noted that these warriors were the elite of the dojo, capable of facing 10 opponents alone. Yet, in the span of a few minutes, all of them were taken down. This was too absurd. Fuck. He's that strong? He's on an entirely different level? My goodness, where did this demon come from? Nigel and the others were stunned speechless, especially a few girls who covered their mouths in shock. Dustin alone faced off against 100 soldiers, slaughtering people from all directions. It was truly unbelievable. The horse dojo is nothing. Dustin stood proudly as his gaze landed on Gabriel. I have to admit, kid, you're pretty good. I underestimated you earlier. Gabriel took off his coat, revealing his muscular body and long sword at his waist. But it ends here. Today, I'll personally take your life. As he spoke, he slowly drew his long sword, and a cold light flashed around him. Sir Gabriel is unleashing his full strength. This kid is doomed. Nigel became excited at the sight. Have you heard of the 100 Immortals? Of course. The 100 Immortals is a combat power ranking list in the martial world in Dragon Marsh. There are millions of martial arts practitioners, but only 100 can make it onto the 100 Immortals. These 100 individuals are all the cream of the crop, the most outstanding top-tier experts. Nigel arrogantly lifted his head and said, "Good to know. Let me tell you, he is one of the top 10 of the 100 Immortals." What? Top 10 of the 100 Immortals? The others were all shocked at the news. They knew that Gabriel was powerful, but they never expected him to be ranked so high on the 100 Immortals list. It was extremely difficult to even make it onto the list, and even more so to become one of its top members. Any one of the top 10 could easily sweep through all the martial arts dojos in Swinton. It seems that I underestimated Sir Gabriel's terrifying power. He truly is a martial art master born into a martial arts family. This poor guy, he actually provoked Sir Gabriel, he's looking for death. The onlookers were all full of surprise and pity, looking at Dustin as if he were already dead. I heard that Sir Gabriel's sword is faster than a bullet, and no one can block it. Is it true? The girl in yellow suddenly asked. Of course it's true. Sir Gabriel's sword is famous for its speed, especially his ultimate move. Eclipse Strike. Whenever he uses it, no one has ever escaped alive. Nigel spoke boastfully. Wow, that's amazing. I wonder if we'll have the chance to witness Sir Gabriel's ultimate move today? The girl in a yellow dress looked on with anticipation and admiration. Quick, look. Sir Gabriel is about to make his move. As the crowd discussed, on the stage, Gabriel's aura became more imposing, exuding an intense and sharp pressure. Kid, it's an honor to die by my sword, Gabriel declared. Now, let me show you what it means to break all laws with a single sword strike. With a single step, Gabriel leaped high off the stage. Upon landing, he crouched slightly, gathering energy before springing forward like an arrow and hurtling towards Dustin. Eclipse Strike. Gabriel roared, unleashing his ultimate move. Instantly the air was filled with the glint of the sword and the howling of the wind. Here it comes, Sir Gabriel's most powerful sword strike. No wonder it's his ultimate move. It's so cool. No one can survive the eclipse strike. The crowd shouted in admiration and shock. Gabriel and his sword merged into a rainbow of light, piercing straight toward Dustin's chest. Right when it seemed like a killing blow was about to land, a light ding sound was heard. Suddenly, two fingers appeared out of nowhere, gripping the sword. With a simple twist, the sword snapped in half. Clang! The wind ceased, and the light dispersed. Gabriel was stunned. He stood in place, a little lost on what to do. My famous move was actually blocked just like that? And with just two fingers? He thought. How is this possible? Cried Nigel, his face turning pale.